mobile bu sinabada lana sinaragadi cyber crime gi wathok kaya ama lai
Mahadevado ganja thakningbana ngawrakle ganja su kangkur su thibada sufang hek phangdre aduna manai kana kana ganja thaklibage na thirai
First, the top news headlines. Monsoon session begins. Congress notice in Lok Sabha over Chinese incursion in Ladakh. Two drug peddlers nabbed, seized huge cache of WY tablets along Imphal-Moray Highway. COVID-19 recovery rate in Manipur down to 78.61%. Imphal West continues to lead. And over 92,000 new cases, 1,136 deaths reported in India in last 24 hours. Good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur Television News Today at 1 p.m. I'm Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news updates. The 18-day monsoon session of Parliament begins today with the opposition all set to raise the issues of ongoing India-China standoff in Ladakh, handling of the coronavirus pandemic and economic slowdown. The 18-day Parliament session is being held amid unprecedented precautionary measures against COVID-19 due to the continuing spike in cases. On the eve of the session, the Union Health Ministry reported 94,372 fresh cases in 24 hours. The government has meanwhile listed 23 new legislations for consideration and passage, including 11 bills replacing ordinances. There are also 20 other bills pending in either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, according to media reports. The agenda for the session was decided during a Business Advisory Committee (BAC) meeting called by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla yesterday. IMIM MP Asaluddin OIC raised the issue of India-China tussle and the need for the Parliament to know what was going on the borders. OIC told government to brief the MPs alone since this is a matter of national security and keep the media away. The government is said to have told the BAC that the matter can be taken up during tomorrow's meeting. However, the government will for now offer a statement by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on the developing situation.
सुनिश्चित की हैं।
सभी दलों के नेताओं के साथ आज चर्चा हुई है और सभी दलों के नेताओं ने इस विषम और विपरीत परिस्थितियों में भी अपने संवैधानिक दायित्वों को निभाने का संकल्प लिया है। सदन सबके प्रयासों से हम अपने सारे दायित्वों को पूरा करते हुए जनता की अपेक्षा और आकांक्षाओं को ध्यान में रखकर सदन को चलाएंगे।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said members of Parliament have chosen to abide by their responsibility by turning up for the monsoon session. According to media reports, Modi also expressed hope that discussions on important issues will be taken up in the session and all MPs will send out a message in one voice that the whole country is standing behind the brave soldiers posted at the borders in difficult terrain. Addressing the media ahead of the monsoon session, the Prime Minister said that the pandemic is still around, but the MPs chose the path to duty. After the budget session had to be cut short in March due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Parliament is reconvening for an 18-day session that will see business during staggered working hours. 2 drug peddlers were arrested for possessing 10,000 pieces of suspected WY tablets by a team of Kokching Commando Unit under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Yenkom Victoria at New Bridge Palel along Imphal-Moray Highway last night. A police report said the team arrested the duo while frisking and checking vehicles coming from Moray towards Imphal. The arrested were identified as Paukohang Totang, aged 45 years, son of late Jangkotang Totang of Paiko village in Kamjong district, presently staying at Langlombeng within Moray Ward number 9, and Lumko Hao Baite, aged 25 years, son of Jangko Pao Baite of Ti Konongjang village under Tengnopal district, but presently staying at Leison village. The police found the suspected WY tablets concealed inside the seat of a Kenbo bike without a registration number. The drug peddlers and the seized items were later handed over to officer in charge of Kokching Police Station. The coronavirus recovery rate in Manipur has down to 78.61%. The death toll has climbed to 46 in the state. The cumulative number of positive cases is 7,875 as of now. The active cases in the state now stand at 1,638, while 6,191 have been recovered and discharged. According to the State COVID-19 Command Control Room, the state recorded 133 fresh cases of COVID-19 yesterday. Imphal West reported 63 cases, the highest among all the districts. India today reported 92,071 new coronavirus cases and 1,136 deaths in the last 24 hours, taking the tally to 48,46,427. The number of deaths stands at 79,722. Union Home Minister Harsh Vardhan has said India was reconsidering granting an emergency authorization for a coronavirus vaccine, particularly for the elderly people in high-risk workplaces, as the country's number of reported infections passed the 47 lakh mark. It lacks only the United States globally in overall number of infections, but it has been adding more daily cases from the United States than the United States since mid-August. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Malim Sinba Thungna Sandorakliba COVID-19 Laichatna Maramoiraga, Ana Layeng Sangda, Kudongjadaba Mayamama Mayoknari Basi, Karadang Oirabasu, Koknabakidamak, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited na, OPD Numit Kudingi Hangzaduna, Appointment Lauraba Patient Givina, Medicine, Obstetrics and Gynecology, General Surgery Madi Psychiatry Yangbagi Kudongjaba Lazare, Appointment Laudaba Singi Oinadi, Kudongjaba Si Lazaroi. Appointment launabagi damak 8258-967890 da contact tobiro. Khangan Jariba Dr. R.K. Kumarjit, Medical Superintendent, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited, RIMS Southgate near Kombire Kaithel.
Admission open for Naurem Birahari College, permanently affiliated to Manipur University and included under UGC Act 1956. Free admission for tourism and hospitality management and various other diploma to degree courses and training programs. And also special classes on Indian stock market for those who want to invest or day trade. Classes for beginners to intermediate and intermediate to advanced level. For details, please contact or WhatsApp 700-509-7748 or visit our website www.nbcollege.ac.in.
Taraga Taruk Shuba Kangla Food Product ki Mapo Kumonga Mari Lainana. First Kangla Food Selfie Contest September Taramathoidagi Kontra Fauba Pangthok Charagani. Khwaidagi share masing yamba contestant da sale oina lupa lising tara pizagani aduga like yamba dana lupa lising mga pizagani. Contest ki chanakanglo na kanglagi food product ki packet ama hekta pairaga yamna mayek singlaba selfie ama aikhogi WhatsApp number 474818 ता थाबिरकदबनी WhatsApp ता थाबिरकलिबा फोटो सिंग अदु स्क्रीनिंग तौरबा मतुंगदा contestant details का लोइनना अखोइगी Facebook page facebook/kanglafood ता अपलोड तौजरकनी
खंगहनजबा लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस ना लेबाक मियाम द खंगहनजरी मदुदी COVID-19 लाइसत न मरम ओइरगा मालेम पुंबगे ओइरिबा पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन असिना मतम कुइना लेप्तुना लेरुरबा लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस गवर्नमेंट ना पीरिबा SOP ngakलागा लाक्लिबा सेप्टेम्बर गे तांग 13 2020 अयुक की पुंग 3 तगे नुमिदांग वाइरम पुंग 5 फाउबा मियांग सेवा हौजरगनी कैब बुक तौनबगी दमक्ता अखोइगे टोल फ्री नंबर असिदा कॉल तौबिरउ 1800102795 नत्रगा 8794613154 खंगहनजरिबा पेबम सना हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस नागामापाल रिम्स रोड नियर निटाइनंद मंदिर
इसागी नुआइतबा अवाबा पुमनमक द चामा फहनबा ngamba बाबा अफजल साहा अना लायोंग खंगदबा हिदाकना फबा ngamdaba कनागुम्बना पिजा पिथक तौदुना सेमजिनखिबा लोनबा येकनबदगी ngakthoknaba मने ममौ यानदबा नुंगसिबा हंजन हनबा युम्बान पुनसिदा अयेत अपन लेतनबा आंगांग यावदबा यावनबा अमदी मॉडलिंग फिल्म दा माई पाकनबा पुमनमक अमुक्तंग तानबियु नुआइतबा अवाबा पुमनमक कोकनबा ngasima call tobiro Baba Afzal Saha contact number 703-796-1167
मियोइबा समाज ना लरिबा मखै नोंमगी चंगदबा यात्रबा पोसक सिंगी मनुंगदा मेडिकल साइंस सु अमा ओइरी पेंडेमिक अमदी एपिडेमिक डिजीज कया ngasi फावबदा माइथिबा पीदुना लाक्ली हौरक्लिबा माहिरोइ सिंगदा तुंगी आसागा इरोइनना UNI कंसल्टेंसी प्राइवेट लिमिटेड ना इंडिया अमदी एबोर्ट MBBS तमनिंगबा माहिरोइ सिंगी 14 लाख कैशबैक पीबता नतना स्कॉलरशिप फंगबगी खुदोंग चाबसु लेरबा माहि तंफम संगसिंगनी ngasimak registration tobiduna khudong chabasi manghan bigano hena akupa marol gidama contact tobiro UNI consultancy private limited uripok polem leikai 7005092567 natraga 7640952247.
Welcome back after the break. Iowa Miss India 2020 finalist Joya Sapam yesterday distributed hand sanitizers, face masks and packaged drinking water to Manipur police and traffic police personnel. Joya said that the help was to encourage them in their work in the fight against the pandemic. Notably, Joya Sapam has bagged Miss Beautiful Face 2019 at Sunsilk Mega Miss Northeast and social media icon 2020 at Iowa Supermodel 2020. Manipur has also kicked off the week-long Seva Saptah commemorating Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 70th birthday. As part of the program, BJP Kishan Morcha Manipur Pradesh today planted saplings at Kanarok Sanabung of Kairao constituency. BJP Kishan Morcha Manipur Pradesh President Kangabam Ningthemjau said that the tree plantation was in compliance with BJP National President JP Nanda's desire to plant saplings to commemorate Modi's birthday. Kangabam Ningthemjau stressed that maximum number of trees should be planted to help maintain ecological balance. Managing Trustee of National Youth Charitable Trust extended monetary assistance to Laitonjam Abe of Oinam Kaino Thongka Lekai, who is currently facing kidney failure. The cash was given with the assistance from founder chairman of NYCT Takilambam Sibaraj Singh. Under the aegis of Joint Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Thaubal, a domestic animal vaccination program was organized at Langmeithat village under Thaubal district. During the program, animal health cards were also distributed to the farmers. Taking part in the vaccination program, Dr. Brojan educated the farmers on the importance of animal vaccination and animal health cards. The veterinary department also distributed vitamins for cattle at the event. The department assured that domestic cats in the area will also be vaccinated soon. Farmers of Langmeithat lauded the veterinary department for organizing the vaccination program amid the global health crisis. Juriba Municipal Council JMC today sanitized Jury News Network JNN office, including conference hall. JNN resident editor Katrimayum Premkumar thanked JMC Executive Officer Moirangthem Surjit Singh and staff for the sanitization.
Municipality Council staff sing lengbirakuna lunan bagi pandamda amasung fight to COVID-19 ki pandamda ngasi hydrochloride sanitizer kapok pirambagi daba Jiriba Municipality Council ki Executive Officer Mr. M. Surjit Singh amasung mahaki staff singbu je ki maike digi tobimal khangjabaga loinana agasaba kongkong.
Assam Health Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma visited Guwahati Medical College and Hospital GMCH COVID-19 ward yesterday. Himanta interacted with the patient in the ward about the shortages of oxygen. The state is witnessing 15 to 20 deaths every day, inadequate ICU and bed in hospitals. The cases of the disease are expected to increase by October in the state, as per a media report. Notably, Assam has reported 141,763 cases of COVID-19. Currently, Assam has 28,158 active cases, with 113,133 people being discharged. The death toll in the state stands at 469. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Are you interested in fighting climate change? Are you passionate about saving Manipur's pristine ecology? Are you a journalist? If you are, then you are eligible for the 12 media fellowships of Rs 50,000 a year with citations instituted by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. Apply on forms published in all major local dailies on or before the 20th of September. Together, let us save planet Earth, the living world's only home. Think global, act local.
Khanghanjaba Lamjingba Finance ki members sing the Khanganjari Madudi COVID-19 maram moiraga malem pumbagi oiriba pandemic situation asina matam kuina lepcharuraba members singi benefits sing lakliba November lisingani kun thadagi pithokpa huzaragani tawenguma song interest payout pithokpagi niyamna tha khudingi tang kulhumdoida adom gi account ki kuthangda pizagani haina Khanganjari wafam amana November tha amadi December tha lisingani kun gi wainade 1% pizagani adumapu January lisingani kun mathoidagidi interest revise tokthokcharaga hanagumna agreement leikiba percentage ta pinana bohona jagi haina Khanganjari member sengda wafam amasu Khanganjari madude malem pumbagi wanaraba matam ama oibana maram moiraga civil society organization sarkar amadi atai organization singi wafam singsu nathaiba yadabana maram moiraga matam kuina lamjingba finance su thabak suba nomba yadabadagi mayamgi service leptunu leirure maram aduna March 18 lisingani kundagi September 13 lisingani kungi oinadi member singi benefit pizararoi wafam amana March 10 lisingani kun fawgi manungda leiba benefit lauthokhodaba member singna October 15 lisingani kunda pithok jagani haina member singi mafam da Khanganjari mathakta panjari ba wafam singa sida member singna apam pam da soidan leyamgani haina khanjai adubo oirakliba malemgi waraba matamama oibana awaba da saruk yaminasi haina lamjingba finance ki maikai digi Khanganjari amadi mayambasu ikai khumna bucheri Khanganjari ba manager lamjingba finance
Now when we did hostel like so, you wouldn't get on of the hall again or no. Some two hostel Saluko. Let the death of a window. Yes, go where again. Tyson at dinner. Tyson at the Wuzan. Hey, come here. Go. I'm not cocky secretary. You're a guy. Copy now to him in the ladies and nothing drinking. Ha, there's a music trio.
Tatimbo, Toy Besa, COVID positive or Javasu, Masada symptoms, Samatuti, Margit to Anber Mamadi.
tungan ba bathroom letin leiduna home isolation tawba yabage ayaba health department na piraga leijabane masida akhoi gi thau tadi wa yam khang mai wani na nangbu doctor ro ha ai doctor oibo oidabai wana ti ai na haise asing mangak tene thajadraga health center da sala hungusine anugusine lalamaba secretary saini lao doctor ni ne dang mai bigo ida bo yogi khomai
타박수 등록하래네. 그나로 람비시에 사말 가져람잖아.
아도 고비 나바 토이면 마юм나 좀 레이지. 아코이 로이 시다레네 doctor. 지우고 많이 다운.
아두기 오이래. COVID-19 positive 오이바 미로 라비싱. 제히 따라기 마카드 레이바 안강싱. 세히 용후 헬라바 할싱. 심텀 우tta바 patient 쿠딩막 윰다 레이즈바 야바게 아야바두 गवर्नमेंट पीरी
असेंब्रो डॉक्टर
असेंबगिने अतोप स्टेट कियादा होम आइसोलेशन तौबदगी अनाबा फगटपगी चांग याम हेंगरखबने दिल्ली दता येंगो मी चामा होम आइसोलेशन तौबदा सरुक मौद्रादी फगटप ngamlibane मरम असिना होम आइसोलेशन से थिंगबगी महुत्ता एखोय पुनुंगना सगटकदबने होम आइसोलेशन तौबदा किनिंगाय करिसु लेति अदुदि वखलoi तामिनारे को अय मुचलुखिगे
कोविड लांथेंग नबगीदमक्ता होम आइसोलेशन की पांबई सिजिनबदा मियामना सौगटपीदुना मतेंग पांगबियु
LPG dealers pamjai Manipur da lanai bottling plant asi lakpagi iroinana Manipur da domestic amadi commercial sector da LPG gi dealers khara pamjai dealers oibining ba singna officer ayuk pung 10 dagi nungthil pung 3 fawgi manung da laktuna tanabiyu natraga contact tawbirau MS Kangla Gas Solutions Malom Bazaar opposite SBI ATM Imphal West contact number 70853999802
Mama positive oi hai tu di mama sa negative oi hai tu koi chita sa jo ne sabro
nganthoi nang wakhal nungai taba khajan ganu ko tamuna nangi chana thakna ba project hin ba jakhi bane geta laire habane khar laushillo nangi dama ekhoi lairi ko nang wakhal son thagano
Welcome back. Amid the shortage of hospitals in Aizawl, 2 local Presbyterian churches and a Young Mizo Association YMA branch have come to the help of the government in offering their halls to be used as COVID-19 care centers where the infected people will be treated. Ruling Mizo National Front MNF legislator and State Health and Family Welfare Board Vice Chairman ZR Thiamsanga said that Tuikwat Lang and Vengnoy Presbyterian churches have offered their halls to be used as CCC at a time when the government is facing a shortage of facilities. The Delhi government has allowed gyms and yoga centers in the national capital to reopen after being closed for over 5 months due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In an order issued late in the night, the Delhi Disaster Management Authority DDMA said that gymnasiums and yoga institutes will be permitted to reopen in the city except in the containment zones with immediate effect. According to the order, weekly markets have also been allowed on a trial basis till September 30 under Unlock 4. The AAP dispensation and the Lieutenant Government Office have recently been at loggerheads over the reopening of gyms in the national capital. The tally of coronavirus cases in Delhi rose to 2.18 lakh with 4,235 more people contracting the viral disease, while 29 fresh fatalities in the last 24 hours pushed the death toll to 4,744. The novel coronavirus has infected 2.8 crore people so far and led to more than 922,000 deaths worldwide since surfacing in China late last year. The United States has the most deaths with 193,705, followed by Brazil with 131,210, India with 78,586, and Mexico with 70,604. Israel said yesterday it will reimpose a national lockdown after coronavirus cases soared, while European nations grappled with mounting infections against the backdrop of protests against restrictions aimed at reining in the pandemic, as per a media report. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced a 3-week lockdown, which will hold people to within 500 meters of their homes, will start on Friday and could be extended. The plan prompted the resignation of ultra-Orthodox Housing Minister Yaakov Litzman, who said the measures would prevent Jews from attending synagogue over the upcoming Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur holidays. United States President Donald Trump recently claimed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had lauded him for being able to do a large number of coronavirus tests. While addressing an election rally in Nevada, Trump claimed that the US has done far more COVID-19 tests than many other countries, including India. Trump is currently campaigning for the upcoming presidential elections in the US, and he continues to slam his Democratic opponent Joe Biden for being a complete disaster in handling the swine flu during the previous administration, as per a media report. The president claimed that Prime Minister Modi's comment on the COVID-19 tests needs to be explained to the media, as he has been largely criticized over his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic in the US. Biden's record demonstrates that if he had been in charge when the China virus arrived, hundreds of thousands of more Americans would have died. As vice president, he presided over the worst and weakest and the slowest economic recovery since the Great Depression, Trump added. Now let's go through some of the local newspaper headlines. The Shanghai Express, 2 from Manipur held for lifting over 200 cars. NPP will field candidates in by polls, says Conrad Sangma. Infighting continues to rock state NPP. India's cases crossed 47 lakh 94,372 new cases in a day. State records 1 more death, 144 fresh cases. The People's Chronicle, 1 more death takes toll to 46, positivity rate rises to 6%. NPP to contest by polls in major assembly segments, says Conrad. NPP memo to party chief flays top job to NKC. NSCN-K expels its general secretary. Imphal Free Press, Parliament Monsoon Session 2020 begins on September 14. Private schools in hill districts threaten to close schools from September 17. Violation of green norms may cost Amazon Flipkart dearly. NPP Chief Conrad Sangma kicks off by-election campaign. Manipur Mail, Education Minister visits NEET exam centers. COVID cases reach 7,875, 1 more dies. Parliament to discuss many issues. Before we end the bulletin, giving you the headlines once again. Monsoon session begins, Congress notice in Lok Sabha over Chinese incursion in Ladakh. Two drug peddlers nabbed, seized huge cache of WY tablets along Imphal-Moray Highway. COVID-19 recovery rate in Manipur down to 78.61%. Imphal West continues to lead. and over 92,000 new cases, 1,136 deaths reported in India in last 24 hours. That is the end of the bulletin for the news today at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.